Greetings from Australia. My name is Ruth and I am a solicitor or lawyer of the Supreme Court and High Court of Australia. I'm also an Australian registered migration agent. Well, in this video I will be sharing with you the updates on subclass 491 visa and in particular on the small business owner State of Queensland stream. Now I note that the information in this video is not to be treated as legal advice, but it will provide you with vital information about your case. As at November 16, 2019, two regional provisional visas were introduced, and these are subclass 491 and subclass 494 visas. Both these visa types can lead to Australian permanent residency. The subclass 491 has now replaced the previous subclass 489 visa. In order to be eligible for subclass 491 visa, an applicant must be either nominated by a state or territory government agency or sponsored by an eligible family member residing in a designated regional area in Australia, if their occupation is part of the family stream list. If the visa is granted, it will be valid for 5 years. Now, after working and living in Queensland or a designated area in other places of Australia for at least 3 years and meeting certain requirements, a visa holder will then be able to apply for permanent residency. As stated, there are various different types of subclass 491 visas. Now, prior to this video, I have posted another video with more detailed information on subclass 491 visa, and you're more than welcome to watch my previous video on the link below. However, today, I would like to share with you a new and exciting visa category, which is called the Small Business Owner Subclass 491 visa, sponsored by the State of Queensland. As per all other subclass 491 visas, this visa category is still very much points tested. This means that you will need at least 65 points or more to lodge an expression of interest, which is to express an interest to the Australian immigration that you would like to apply for a visa. Now, the benefit of the subclass 491 small business owner stream is that if you meet the requirements, then the State of Queensland will give you 15 points, and that's very, very precious because that can mean whether you're eligible to apply for a visa or not. So let's start with the locations. The applicable regions includes locations outside Brisbane, and here are the postcodes. The postcodes are 4124 to 4125, 4133, 4183 to 4184, 4207 to 4275, 4280 to 4287, 4306 to 4498, 4507, 4517 to 4519, 4550 to 4575, 4580 to 4895. In regard to the eligibility criteria, to be eligible for Queensland state nomination, you must meet both the Australian Department of Home Affairs criteria as well as the State of Queensland criteria to be chosen for this category. So Home Affairs requires you to have points test result of at least 65 points or higher, inclusive of state nomination points. You must have a positive skill assessment in your nominated occupation. You must be under 45 years of age and meet minimum English requirement, which is competent or higher. and submit additional documents if invited to lodge an application for a 491 visa. In terms of the state of Queensland, they require you to have an Occupation on Home Affairs Legislative Instrument 19/051. Now, they will require you to have prior business experience or qualifications to successfully run the business, or if you have previously been involved in a family business. You must also be on a visa that allows you to work full-time and operate the business for a minimum of 35 hours a week. You must have purchased an existing business in a regional area in Queensland. Now, startups or home-based business unfortunately will not meet the criteria. You must have paid a minimum of $100,000 for the business, and that's AUD, Australian dollars. You must also have 100% ownership of the business. Unfortunately, partnerships or joint ventures are not eligible. You must have been trading in the business for at least 6 months prior to the application, and employ one employee who is an Australian resident working a minimum of 20 hours a week, and provide evidence of sufficient settlement funds. So the 3-step process are these. Well, you start with expression of interest after you've got all your points and met your skill assessment requirement as well as your English test. So you will then express an interest to say you are interested to apply for subclass 491 visa category under the small business owner sponsored by Queensland. And if you're invited, Queensland will then ask you for documents and to invite you to apply. And so you will apply to them. Usually you've got about 14 days to get everything ready. If approved, the Queensland government will contact the Department of Home Affairs, and they will then invite you to apply for your visa. And usually you've got only about 60 days to get that in. So you need to have every single document ready. So the next thing I would like to share with you is just frequently asked questions that that derived from the Queensland government side. All right, so it says here, do I need an occupation on the onshore Queensland SOL? The answer is no. You do, however, need an occupation on the relevant Home Affairs Instrument LIN 19/051. Well, on my next video, I will be sharing about the frequently asked questions for subclass 491 visa, in particular the state-sponsored stream. So if you would like to watch that video, you can go on to my next video, but I trust that the information that I've provided is helpful to you. Please note that the information in this video is general information only. Please do not treat this as legal or migration advice. We assess each case on a case-by-case basis. With the ever-changing laws of immigration, it is vital that you obtain advice that suits your situation. Now, if you're a skilled applicant and you are looking at investing in the state of Queensland based on this particular stream and you require advice, please do not hesitate to contact me on the email address below, and I would be happy to assist you. And I wish you all the best in your Australian migration pursuit. Thank you.